Are you in the market for a luxury car but don't want to spend luxury money? Well, if you are, and you don't want to buy a rubbish Hyundai, you might want to consider a Range Rover. This is a 2009 Range Rover Sport, and you can pick one of these up dirt cheap. So for anywhere between £800 to 10 grand, you can get a brilliant car. Well, I say brilliant, it's a Land Rover product. Leather seats, 6-speed automatic gearbox, and Range Rovers don't come with anything else, so it's nice and easy to drive. Heated seats, and you don't get Apple CarPlay, but the aircon is really cold, and that's better if you ask me. Off-road. Not something you should do in a Range Rover, I might add. This is a what do you call it? A Chelsea tractor. Right, Range Rover Sport. So you do get a lot for your money with this. And for starters, if you go for a bit of a better model, not only do you get a Range Rover, but you also get one with a V8. So this engine in this is a 3.6 twin turbo diesel V8, and you might think, oh, that's gonna be really, really bad on fuel, but it's actually not. On a run, you'll get 30 to 35 to the gallon if you drive sensibly, and around town, you'd probably get about 20 to 25. No different than a big petrol, or if you brag around a little petrol, probably about the same. But this would be a lot better on fuel if it didn't weigh the same as an office block.
Not only does this car come with heated seats in the front, but the back seats are also heated, and it has a fridge in the center console.
So one thing you get with the V8 is an amazing soundtrack.
This particular car also gets front and rear parking sensors, metallic paint, sat-nav, TVs in the rear seats, active cruise control, meaning the car will brake and accelerate for you on the motorway, electric memory seats, and a CD multi-changer. Not that anyone has one of these anymore.
Right, well now we're stopped, we can talk through what's actually inside, because I know it's got a great big V8, but it's not really what you're going to see. You're going to feel it through your right foot, but that's about it. But being that it's a Land Rover product, you do get very, very good off-road system. So you've got height adjustable suspension. So you've got high, medium and low. High is for your off-road and low is for your motorway. And medium you'll probably drive all the time. High and low range gearbox, and this is your terrain settings. So I don't know what half of this stuff does. You've got normal, snow and ice, a tree, a cactus, and a rock. So someone in the comments tell me what that does, because I do not know. I know it's very good, but apart from that I don't know what any of these symbols mean. It tells you on the screen anyway, so I don't really know why I'm saying that. Very basic stereo, but let's be honest, you buy a Range Rover because you want to look posh, and you do, and you feel like a baller, especially when you look out along that big blue bonnet with that thumping great V8 underneath it and all that torque. And on the subject of that V8, because I do like a V8, 270 horsepower and a massive 650 Newton meters of torque. And if you remap them, they're even better. So there's a van parked next to us now. So we got this big car park, and at all the places choose to park is right there, next to where we're filming. and nearly run me over. That's good, isn't it? I don't think their mirrors worked, or their eyes. Mind you, they were ancient, so, you know, never know.
If you hadn't moved, they would have literally bumped into you.
Yeah. Right, let's talk about problems. It's a Range Rover, it's gonna have them. And there are two big problems with these. And they are both strapped to the side of the engine, which are the turbochargers. And it's one of the biggest common faults on these. The actuator sees, and then you have to have new turbos or reconditioned turbos. However, it's not as expensive as you think. This has been done about 20,000 miles ago, maybe a bit more, and it was £2,500 to get done. Now, it does seem like an awful lot of money, but if you buy something like this for, say, £2,000, you're still well within budget compared to a rubbish little hatchback. And let's be honest, that looks better than a hatchback. And you can say, oh, what do you drive? I drive a Range Rover. There is one weird thing, besides the turbos, that a normal Range Rover has, but because this is a sport, it doesn't have. So you can either open that like a normal Range Rover, but you can't open, you don't have a flat tailgate, but you can do this. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It's kind of pointless. And if you buy one, it comes with a free ice scraper. Yeah, pointless. Right, so we've had a look at the problems. The car looks great, and they're cheap for what they are. Tax is the only thing that will put you guys off. If you get a pre-2006 or 7, I can't remember the year, it works out a lot cheaper. However, this car is £720 a year tax. I was about to say this car is amazing on the motorway, but we've just got stuck in traffic and it's stationary. So I'm going to tell you it's really good without showing you it's very good. So this car is on air suspension all round, so that does mean it is very, very comfortable on long trips. So in conclusion, this car it's a very cheap way of having a luxury car, rather than financing something. Yes, you are going to have problems, but new cars have more problems than old ones. And just because this is a Land Rover product, it doesn't make it a bad car. But when you are buying one, if you do want to, after watching this video, I would recommend looking at its previous MOT history and make sure that it has a full service history. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me for the next video where there might be another Land Rover or a motorbike. So stay tuned. See you